But a couple of things going on. Let's go back full here on Max 2. I got us back on the southeastern view. Notice we have the tornado watch, and then you have a severe thunderstorm watch back in Alabama. Now, the actual front is back here somewhere. So this is prefrontal thunderstorm stuff that formed along it and then took off. And then we're still seeing some more storms back here. So what will happen is with the heat of the day, storms fire along the front. The front's not moving that fast, but the storms start to just giddy up and take away. And then the next line starts to form here. So all this to say that we won't clear this whole potential out until we get that front in. That's in northwest Alabama right now. That'll come in later on tonight. So what I'm trying to say is in the short term in the afternoon, probably dealing with more of gusty winds, hail. Can't rule out some isolated brief spin-ups out there. But then later tonight, depending on how the atmosphere responds to all this rain that we see in the afternoon and evening hours, we could still see some stuff, maybe severe, as that front comes through late tonight. Let me show you what I'm talking about on future view here. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to let you know, our friend Chris Stoner from Houston County, he's the EMA director down there. We are getting reports now of significant hail between Byron and Centerville, and I punched that up behind me here.
Yeah,
it's it's a very confined area here. It's just south of Byron, so this is going to be probably along 75 right now. Yeah. There's 96 there and 41. So this would be moving into the Centerville area and eventually towards Warner Robins.
And probably is, because sometimes that hail signature is lagged behind.
Yeah, in fact, I flip it over to the reflectivity here.
I think it's probably more in Centerville or north now, because it's usually more scans behind than the actual radar for whatever reason. But that's a new tornado warning for Crisp County, it looks like.
Yeah, Crisp and Sumter. So yeah, this was the storm we were just talking about with Lake Blackshear.
Yeah, all right, so it almost looks like a right turner.
It does.
Because now it is kind of moving more east into Crisp as opposed to going more northeast with Dooley and Crisp being in that warning. So let's see, that is on, I've got that on SatRad. I'm going to bring it back in. All right, so what we're going to do here is zoom in. If you're watching us in Crisp County, Cordele area, let's see, what do we have? There's, again, it looks broad from this vantage point, but you're also far away from the radar. This is in between radars out here, so sometimes it's kind of hard to get a good read on it. Let's see if I can move over. Sometimes you can move and grab another one. It's not grabbing it. Thought I had, yeah, there's Valdosta maybe. Or is that us still? Okay, there. So yeah, we're seeing some rotation in there. It looks broad. We're shooting way up into the thunderstorm this far away from the radar. But the movement is, would it change to due east now? Let me see.
Yes, I believe so. And just for everybody at home, so you know, I just measured it here on my computer over here. We're looking at about 5.3 thousand feet in the air here. Yeah. So we're not looking directly at the surface there, because the way the radar works is it's in Jeffersonville and it's on a big pole and it shoots straight out. But of course the earth curves as you go further out. So we are looking a little bit higher in the storm than, say, if it were in Wilkinson County or Bibb County, because that's closer to the radar site. So while we have a pretty good idea of what's going on, this is 5,000 feet in the air. It's almost a mile above the surface. So we're kind of in a dead zone there from a mile down. And that's part of the reason why I think we're a little more less hesitant with these warnings in areas like Lake Blackshear, because we just don't know what's going on down at the surface. And that's, again, 5.3 thousand feet. That's 70 miles from the radar site there in Twiggs County.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can't have a radar in every place, so you just kind of have to kind of figure it out in between. I switched over from storm relative to base velocity. You can kind of see the dimple here, and then there's another one as you go back north of Dawson. Now, this is outside of our area, but we're watching it because it's generally moving in this direction. So our southern counties, we're keeping an eye on that. Now, if you're watching us again and you haven't heard us talking about your area, it is because it's not severe. So we are definitely well aware that there are thunderstorms in other parts of our area. But once again, let's take a look at this stuff out here. If you're in South Bibb, anywhere from Warner Robins on down, we talked about the hail threat that is moving through kind of on the Bibb-Houston line coming across here. Not as large a hail as what we could see today, but there has been some of that. Peach County coming on in. Matter of fact, we could probably pull the Perry Skycam up, and that might look interesting. Maybe the flags are waving and all that too. Of course, we may not be able to see much of it because by the time you start to, look northwest, the building may shield you.
So this is Macon. This is looking south, and Ben, there's a new severe thunderstorm warning behind you.
Oh, well, it did just pop up right there. So we were talking about, we will talk about you if there's something to talk about, and that is Wilkinson going into Washington County. What's the wording on that one?
So that is golf ball sized hail, 1 3/4 inches in diameter. And it is
Thunderstorm damage threat considerable.
east at 25.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to move us over. There's the ding for it. So if you're in Wilkinson and Washington counties, there's the hail threat right there. So you're talking in the yellow, just outside of Irwinton, maybe 1 inch in diameter with some of that. Let me show you something else too. When we get into these kind of storms, I like to turn on the hail tracks. It kind of shows you where the storms have been instead of just looking at little bitty blobs. Let me see if I can get it to pull up for you here. This monitor is about the size of a cell phone. So let's see. Okay. So watch this as we can kind of go backwards and forwards, and you can see how these have been moving and how they're growing. The one that's here in Wilkinson into Washington again. So severe weather going on here. 60-mile-per-hour winds, I think, is what they said in that one. And I'm seeing at least 1 inch in diameter hail with that one. So again, that is Wilkinson, Washington, in addition to the tornado warning that we have in Crisp County. Severe thunderstorm warning still in Dooley County right here. And again, what looks like broad rotation from this far away, but it is because it is this far away. When we go over to velocity mode here, that you can see kind of moving more in toward Crisp County here. The other storms that we have are not severe. All the other stuff for now are staying in check. And we've been checking not just for hail and these other storms, but we've been going around the horn looking at velocity mode, looking to see if any of these others have been rotating, and we don't see anything like that.
No, Ben, but we got a shot here out of Perry, and this is looking south. So this is looking into a storm that's not warned, but just in my 30 seconds to a minute watching it, it's quite the lightning show going on down there. And so this would be looking into northern Dooley County there. And it's an interesting cloud formation there. I was looking at it on radar. I don't think there's anything to be too concerned about from a tornadic standpoint, but one of these strengthening storms as we head through the afternoon, and this would be moving in towards the southern Houston County area over the next few minutes, and then northern Dooley County. So it looks like the heaviest part of this would be north of Unadilla, and if I flip it over to the radar here, I actually would not be surprised.
Oh, what do we have now? That's a new severe thunderstorm warning. Nope. I thought that was what I saw. Or is that just an additional ding?
Continues tornado warning for Crisp and Sumter.
By the way, that's an odd-looking polygon for Wilkinson into Washington.
It really is.
I mean, it kind of notches down and back over again. It's a weird jog.
Yes. And, I wonder if they drew it for these two storms here. If they drew it for storm number 1 and then storm number 2, here, Ben, and encompassed both of those, because
I think you're right. Yep.
This first storm would go on a trajectory towards Sandersville. The second storm would be, central to southern Washington County.
They just did a BOGO on warnings is what they did right there. So,
and a new
there's the new one.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is for, this is going to be Peach, Houston, South Bibb, Twiggs County. So right through the core of our area now, we have a severe thunderstorm warning. And this is, I don't see tornado mentioned because I didn't see anything in there anyway. This is kind of what we've been talking about. 1 1/4 inch diameter hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. It is moving. And this is one that I'm going to have to click on it to see.
East at 25.
East at 25. There it is right there. All right, so let's take a look at there's the hail with that
Whoa.
one. That one just really blew up. So you can see that the one that we were talking about earlier coming through Centerville, but now this thing is really ratcheted up here. So if you had plans to drive down 75 between Byron and Perry right now, not a good idea, because some healthy size hailstones coming down that can do some damage to a windshield right there and cause some traffic problems. So if you don't need to be driving on 75 right now, don't do that. And these could get bigger.
Yeah, and like we were just talking about, we're looking at that hail size map, but that takes a minute for that algorithm to work and produce the map. So what we're actually looking at is the hail a little bit ahead of where you're looking. And if you're looking at it here on radar, some of the heaviest stuff is crossing Interstate 75 right now. This would be Housers Mill Road. I don't know which one it is. And then the Buc-ee's area, south of 96.
Housers Mill.
Housers Mill, yeah. And then south into Houston County. So between the fairgrounds and Byron is where the heaviest hail core is crossing 75. This puts it into an area in the next few minutes that was hit hard yesterday. This puts it south of Warner Robins, north of Bon Air, somewhere near the base over the next few minutes. And if we draw the track on this east at 75, in fact, Ben, now that I'm looking at this warning, it looks like they did another BOGO warning. They got this storm here on the Bibb Houston County line moving into Twiggs, and then this storm here. So let's draw 2 separate tracks.
You'll buy one, get one.
Yes. So here we go at 30. This puts it in Bon Air at 344. So I know cleanup going on in Bon Air today. Got a storm with a lot of hail headed its way. I don't know what my computer did there. Over the next few minutes. Let me see if I can zoom it back down in here. And then another one that is right along. Right
the
near,
airport is probably going to actually register some rain today.
Yes,
I do believe so.
Unless the sensor is on the north side.
Yeah,
there.
right. I was thinking that too.
But nonetheless, there, you look at that hail core. That's produced some hail near Centerville. And let me throw a query on this because this is Peach County. That's an inch in diameter, and we've seen higher hail sizes today already, especially down to the south. In fact, we head down towards Lake Blackshear. You look at that, some hail coming across the lake right now. Ben, I hear a lot of dinging. Is any of that?
Yeah, what it is Peachtree City saying any hail or other reports are pretty bad, but due to the expanding coverage and number of storms, we are transitioning to issuing severe warnings only. No more significant weather advisories. Of course, we don't usually mention those much anyway. So they're kind of getting into, they're in warning mode for just going bump, 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 one after another. Let's see, dime-size hail vicinity, Forest Lake Drive and Avalon Drive in Warner Robins. That has been in from a ham radio operator there. Other than that, there's some damage reports coming in from yesterday, but nothing yet. As far as that storm down in, well, it's kind of right on the Lee-Sumter County line, and it is moving kind of at a snail's pace here, but this is going toward Crisp County, and you can almost see a little bit of rotation back behind it too. Now, this really makes sense if you look at the overall setup. Let me take you back to it. And it's not too surprising sometimes that on the southern ones, or as I call them, kind of the bottom feeders with all the, the food coming in from the Gulf and everything, that's usually sometimes where you're going to see some of the rotation. And as more and more of this comes in, sometimes it can choke some of these out. We have so much energy in the atmosphere right now, though. There is no one winning over another. It is powder keg out there, so everything is really firing up. You can see storms back to Atlanta. Now, overall, this is good news that we only have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings and that one tornado warning down in Crisp County because the storms are up and running now. So this kind of gives us a sense of how the afternoon is going to go. The good news is I'm looking at some of these and knock on sheetrock is that most of this, all of it that I see other than what is in Crisp County, I don't see any rotation in there. And of course that is our main concern, is seeing anything that would be tornadic, that would be rotating. And I don't see it with any of this stuff that is in Peach, Houston, Bibb, Twiggs, any of this Wilkinson, Washington County. You're going to have some strong winds. I mean, I'm not lying about that. Straight line winds, maybe 60 miles per hour, and some hail with some of this, but not on that level. What do you have?
So we now have a confirmed tornado in Crisp County, or moving in towards Crisp County. Tornado debris signature. What I was looking at here was velocity. Let me flip this over to correlation coefficient now. We were just talking with the National Weather Service.
I looked at CC a minute ago down there, and it's so I do see it a little bit green in there.
Yeah, and I think what they are seeing is this right here, right near Lake Blackshear, because that would line up with the rotation there, and then that would be pulling this towards Cordele. Yeah,
so there's some sort of debris lofted in the atmosphere there.
Yeah.
It is really hard to see those when you get out on the fringe like that, but that one is showing up enough that you can see it. Yeah, we had some debris signatures yesterday, that's for sure. Let's see.
That's them confirming the warning there.
Oh, the tornado in Crisp County. Okay.
Yep.
So let's go back to the hail map. Again, that's one of the big stories of today. Obviously, we have hail, or rather large hail core, coming into Crisp County here. Lake Blackshear under the gun right now. So with the tornado warning, and then, of course, the hail that could be over an inch in diameter. There's that. But then more on up as we get into, let me back this up. If anything, and we will see this today, fluctuation in storm intensity, where the storms will get up. Notice how the hail core is up right there. Next scan, they start to drop down. So they may not stay up and running long, and then they'll kind of collapse, and another one will form near that. This one that's in Wilkinson County is starting to blossom. You can see the hail core there, again, go onto the scale, and you're talking about at least an inch in diameter with those hailstones. And when we put on the hail tracks, we can get an idea, once again, of where these storms have been, where they're headed, and where the growth is happening here. So as we go back and forward like that. Do you have something, Alex, or you just...
I was just looking at the hail almost covering up Peach County.
Yeah, oh, I know. That's, if you look at it with hail tracks especially, of what's been going on there, there should be a swath of hail reports. This is historical over the past 30, 40 minutes here. This is not all at one time. But I can take that off so you can see what is current. But you can see there has been a lot of hail coming from Fort Valley on across 75 right now. So we had that one shot that came across 75. This is probably already over 75, judging by the delay that we normally see with that. Let's see. Let's go back to that. Yeah, because if you look at, boy, it's one of these days where you're going to almost have to turn the lightning off to be able to see. I think it's a given that we have lightning out there.
Hey, Ben, really quick on this Crisp County storm, the velocity signature on this has tightened up. And now getting some of these blues in here. If I do some of this gate-to-gate shear on this, that would be, I need to turn off the warnings to do that.
Yeah, if you're going to ask it questions, you have to.
That's 106 miles an hour there.
That far out.
Yeah, so this is a mile up in the atmosphere. This is 106. And that's the other thing. We were just talking about the debris signature on the correlation coefficient. That's seeing debris now a mile above the surface because that's the radar beam height as it travels out towards Crisp County. So
we have to only imagine what the surface is seeing.
Yeah, so let me flip this back over to see. Oh, yeah, that's a very defined signature there. That is coming very close to the Lake Blackshear. And Ben, I know we have a lot of viewers in the Cordele area, but Cordele technically, we have these lines that we have market areas. Cordele technically belongs, and Crisp County belongs to Albany, but we still cover them there. This is headed across the Crisp County line right now between Lake Blackshear and Cordele. So if you're listening to my voice in those areas, if you're right along 280, if you are to the west of 41 in Crisp County, that's a tornado debris signature right there coming really over Lake Blackshear towards 280 in Crisp County. And if you are in Cordele, a good idea to be headed to your tornado safe place. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Most interior room away from doors and windows, things like that. But there's the debris signature, and that lines up with the velocity there. And that makes sense because the storm would ingest it up and then push it that way, which is why the debris signature is a little further north and east than the rotation is showing. But Ben, that looks like another new scan right there, and it looks like it has not weakened any. And at Lake Blackshear, just so everyone knows, it's not just where that label is. It runs north to south right there, right along the Sumter-Crisp County line. So even though it says Lake Blackshear right there, the lake itself is fairly elongated, and it is headed in that general direction right now.
Yeah, so if you know anybody that's there, call them.
Yeah.
If they're not paying attention to this, and tell them, hey, it's a warm day, I've been out on the lake.
Exactly.
You need to get on in. Hopefully they have time to do that at this point. All right, so let's go on back up to the other stuff in Warner Robins right now. A lightning show for sure. Ooh. So let's just stay away from windows. Let's use some common sense on this. The lightning is big. We also have the hail thing going on, maybe an inch in diameter or greater. With some of that, this is Wilkinson going into Washington, where we're seeing hail in both of these, especially this one right here, just passing Irwinton. Good news, though, on all of this I've been looking, and I don't see any rotation. So if we can take something good from this, I don't see anything tornadic in any of this. Yeah,
so Ben, this tornado warning down in Crisp County is now a PDS tornado warning.
Oh, no.
This is a radar-confirmed tornado, but the wording from the National Weather Service, a particularly dangerous situation located over Georgia Veterans Memorial State Park or near Cordele, moving northeast at 35 miles an hour. So we have these different warnings. We have tornado warnings. Then the next level up is a PDS tornado warning, which is what this is now. There is one more level. We're not going to get into that, but this is what the National Weather Service is describing as a particularly dangerous situation. Damaging tornado, and the words from the Weather Service, flying debris might catch those without shelter. Mobile homes, not a great place to be right now. Find a sturdy structure, anything that has four walls and a foundation. And vehicle, not the place to be in this kind of situation, because this is now what the Weather Service is calling a particularly dangerous situation for Lake Blackshear over the next few minutes. And so we're going to keep an eye on this. This is moving into Crisp County towards Lake Blackshear. This is moving towards Cordele. Cordele is in this tornado warning. If you can hear my voice and you are between Lake Blackshear and Cordele in Crisp County, now is the time to be headed to your tornado safe place. So here is Coney, 280. Let's get some more roads in here. I'm not sure if they're going to populate in Crisp County, but there's the intersection of 230 and 280. This is 280 going over to 41 in Cordele. This is a PDS tornado warning now. that is going to be moving into the Lake Blackshear area. And if I flip this back over to correlation coefficient, you're going to see a very defined debris signature right there that is moving over the lake. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off for a second so that you can see the whole lake right here runs from the Crisp County line, Crisp Dooley down in towards Rains and southern Crisp County. This is going to be crossing south of where 280 crosses the lake into Crisp County. So if you are north of 280 along Lake Blackshear, you're fine. This is passing to the south of you. But if you are south of 280 on Lake Blackshear, this is in your neighborhood right now. And if you are in Crisp County along 280, you need to be headed to your tornado safe place, because this is a very well-defined signature a mile up in the atmosphere. We're not looking at the surface, so sometimes we get these tornadoes that are weak and they just throw up a little bit of debris and you just catch a quick glimpse. This is a signature that has been going now for a few minutes and is tightly correlated with a strong rotation signature right there crossing Lake Blackshear just south of where 280 crosses the lake. Yes. All right, so we're going to join 13 WMAZ right now.
Okay, folks, we are joining you in progress with severe weather coverage that has been going on all of our streaming platforms, our app, website, YouTube, Facebook Live, all of that, and we're still going to be going with that. But we're dipping in here at halftime to show you what's going on. We have wording that you don't hear very often here, a PDS, particularly dangerous situation tornado for Crisp County here. So if you know anyone that is in the Lake Blackshear area, maybe they're enjoying a beautiful day, there's been sunshine, oh, it's a great day for the lake. This tornado that is no doubt on the ground is one that is not just a normal tornado. It's particularly strong, and we have been seeing debris signature stuff with that. As we look at this yesterday, if you were paying attention, debris lofted into the atmosphere. You can see some of that right here coming across into Crisp County, Cordele over here. And this is moving, what was it, Alex, a little bit northeast maybe at around 30 miles an hour. So it may go by Cordele, but we want to tell you and real quick, and we'll come back to that. I just want to touch on the whole area here just for a second. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Peach, Houston, South Bibb, Twiggs County, also Wilkinson and Washington. But I want to go ahead and let you know at the outset that I do not see anything other than what is going on in Crisp County. None of this is rotating. So I don't see tornado stuff and any of this other stuff. Lightning, thunder, heavy rain, gusty winds, hail, all of that. But as far as anything that would have a tornado in it, I don't see any of that. It is only this in Crisp County. Now, Alex, you had something you were going to add to that one, I think? Or?
Yeah, Ben, we were just talking about Crisp County. If you've been watching on our feed on 13WMAZ.com, you've been talking or hearing us talk about the height of the debris, just getting word from the National Weather Service that this debris is now 15,000 feet in the air. So we've been looking at about 5,000 feet, which is about as low as we can go near Lake Blackshear, but this is going up even further than that. And if you are in Cordele right now is the time to be headed to your tornado safe place, away from doors and windows. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. This thing is coming across Lake Blackshear right now. It has a history of producing damage. The National Weather Service calling this a particularly dangerous situation and noting that the CC values, which is what we use to look at debris, went up as the tornado moved over Lake Blackshear. So it does look like Lake Blackshear is was in the path of what we believe to be a tornado right now. And this is moving towards the Cordele area. So it
is a right turner, by the way. I'm looking at it on another source. It is turning more toward Cordele.
Yeah. So let's track this and let's allot for that right turn and draw this a little bigger. And if it's moving at 30, this puts it in Cordele just after 4. This is 404, puts it in Coney. If you're in Coney right now, you need to be in your tornado safe place, 352, and then Listonia, 418. I believe that is in western Crisp County. And then, just thinking further down the line, this has been going for a few minutes. So, an early heads up for Wilcox County. Just be thinking about this, be watching this, because this is to your west. As Ben was saying, this is a right turner, meaning it's moving more easterly than northerly, which is putting it towards the Cordele area. And man, that velocity signature is just not relenting.
It's almost making a U shape to where it may even thread between Cordele and Arabi there, where kind of a Winona thing, or maybe Cordele proper. I'm not sure. I'm looking at another source here, which shows it turning right and then almost east, not quite southeast, but definitely at least due east.
Yeah. Here, Ben, this is the velocity loop there. So here's where the warning was issued, and there it is coming across Lake Blackshear. And it looks like they just updated that warning. Let's see. So they're saying moving east along McKinney Road in far west Crisp County. And I tried zooming in. We don't have street level views in Crisp County because technically it's outside of our DMA. So if I zoom in like this, I can't show you streets. But the National Weather Service saying McKinney Road. But you know what? If I do come over here, I can give you some streets. I can't show them to you, but I can read them off. And I want to do that because this is not a great situation. So Coney Road South, Ferry Landing Road along U.S. Highway 280, Crossroad Store Road, need to be in your tornado safe place right now. Slade Road near Will Grove Church. McKinney Road, that's what the National Weather Service was just saying. So McKinney Road between 300 and Coney Road, right along Georgia 300. So that's to the south there. This should say north of the Georgia-Florida Parkway. This would be Old Albany Road, out of Cordele. Need to be in your tornado safe place. And along 280, this is Rowland Road. There's a store named Rowland Pecan. Gum Creek Church, need to be in your tornado safe place. And really, I mean, it looks like just from this map I'm looking at here, Crossroad Store Road is the next road in line after McKinney Road for this circulation to cross.
And let's also point out, too, we always try to look ahead to things. I mean, this warning goes until 4. I have to imagine, unless this thing weakens down, which I don't see it happening right now, that there's going to be a new warning issued within 8 minutes that will include the remaining parts of Crisp County. Also, we have to look toward the east to Wilcox County, if that does hold together. And you can see on even Alex's map, you can see the hook on reflectivity very clearly right there, already over Lake Blackshear. And again, it's moving toward Cordele. So anywhere between Blackshear and Cordele, you know where you are. If you're watching from that area, please just get down, centermost room, all the things you practiced. The debris signature is there, all that jazz. Now, the hope with some of this is, and there's been talk today, that debris signature not quite as noticeable, is that hopefully these things will be brief. So far it has not been brief, but the kind of difference between today and yesterday. Now yesterday I would say they were brief in that they touch down and they pop back up, touch down, pop back up. These should be storms that at times will fluctuate in intensity and may even collapse if the conditions are right, to where then that storm is gone and then you'll just look at another one that's next to it. Almost in a summertime fashion. That one hasn't done that yet, but at least the debris signature is gone, so maybe it is at least pulled back up off the surface. But let's at least definitely not let the guard down. So we're going to see what Peachtree City is going to do with this one here in a second. Again, the big map, we'll go over to Max 2. I want to show you this just to see how everything is blossoming this afternoon. You can see things just taking off, just like this, and most all of this. So if you're in any of these spots, and I get it, after yesterday, and then everybody's just like on edge, like let's not go through this again. This is not the same thing as it was yesterday. So these are mainly garden variety thunderstorms, what you would be used to kind of in the summertime. All right, so lightning, thunder, gusty winds, some hail with some of this as well. And I keep scouring looking through here and I don't see anything rotating in any of this. So hopefully that doesn't change, but for right now, that's good news. We do have a tornado watch, but the only rotation we're seeing is that one in Crisp County. So I know if you have kids and they're freaking out and all that sort of thing and everything, at least that's some good news for right now. I'm not saying it's not going to make some noise. It is definitely making a racket in Houston, South Bibb, getting into Twiggs County here, but it is straight line winds and maybe some hail with that. Again, nothing spinning. Let me show you just to make sure you can see. We don't stop looking for those things, all right? So we can see the wind. You can definitely see that in South Bibb, Warner Robins to Bon Air. Unfortunately, some folks doing some cleanup there. You may, I'm sure, have already gone indoors to not do that for right now. And then breezy stuff as you go through Wilkinson into Washington County right there. Now, while we're in on that view, let's take a look at the hail cores. And this is one of the big problems with these storms today. Right on the Bibb-Houston line, you're looking at on the scale here, 1 inch to 1.25 inch diameter hail. Probably seeing some hail close to that, maybe 3/4 in Warner Robins to Bon Air. And then we're seeing 3/4 maybe to 1 inch at times fluctuating. Wilkinson going over into Washington County. And then we're seeing some little hail here right on the Washington-Johnson line. So that kind of stuff is what we're seeing today for the most part. Again, if you look back as we zoom the map out to where we have had hail, and let me take you to the hail tracks. Again, this shows you where the storms have been. I can back it up. You can see when things got started in the 2 o'clock hour. I'm going forward now. And you can see how things have been blowing up. Also, watch the bottom left of your screen coming toward Cordele. Watch that storm go from northeast, turning right, right there, heading into Cordele. So that's the one where the tornado warning is. And I know when you look outside and you're hearing all this, you think all thunderstorms are created equal. They're the same thing as what's going on there. That is not the case. Again,